Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, Scandinavia. In the last episode, we continued working on trying to improve our nation. We went to do some raiding to get some additional cash. And as far as cash is going, we're fine. Prestige is the big problem right now. And we're still dealing with an issue after the last war that I don't have enough champions to have a properly, a proper quality army. And there really isn't a lot I can do about that. I can't invite more champions. I don't have enough prestige to invite more champions. So I would just need guests to naturally show up in my court that have good prowess stats for me to invite to stay and become a champion for me. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. We are trying to murder the King of Sweden. Yeah, that sounds like something we're trying to do. Because we're trying to break his alliance with Denmark. Because I would like to rip away another big chunk of Denmark. Because they have a... holy site that I need. But Sweden is undergoing a rebellion right now. It doesn't seem like it's going well for the rebellion at the moment. It seems like they're vastly outnumbered. So I don't expect that to really go anywhere, unfortunately. But if we successfully kill the King of Sweden, we may be able to weaken Sweden enough that I may be able to invade them. I need 2,000 prestige to be able to do that. So that's a bit of a problem. I could just try to rip away a duchy, which costs piety instead of prestige. We got lots and lots of piety, so that may be more realistic at this point. So I'll have to see how things shake out. But the big thing right now is getting the quality of our army back up. The other slight problem that has happened is our ruler has gone nuts. We now have the lunatic trait. Now, that wasn't always a terrible thing, at least not in Crusader Kings 2 anyway. That could, yield to some, or lead to some funny events. Being lunatic. I actually, look forward to having some lunatic rulers every once in a while. But I don't know how that is going to play out in CK3, so we'll have to see. All right, we're going to get the August trait. So that yields to +1 per month prestige. Good. But still, we're going to need a lot more than that. A lot more than that. Following the death sentence of a lowly thief, I asked my son Hawker what he thought. This is my 9-year-old son. Okay. He expressed doubts about whether any god could want a realm to be ruled by such a harsh law. We're trying to get you an intrigue education. We got him keep cynical, which gives him intrigue +2 and learning +2. We could give him just, which would actually hurt his intrigue. Or temperate, which would improve his stewardship. Nope, nope. Keep cynical. Because I'd like to see which of these two sons actually turns out better. Actually, I now have 3 sons. Right, because one of my concubines had a kid. This son here, who's a drunkard and has a disputed heritage, so that might not be the best thing in the world. Or my other son here, who seems to be coming along quite nicely. Alright, here we go. With the recent upset among the peasants of whatever that place is, one of my agents has presented a unique suggestion for taking care of the King of Sweden. With coin in the right pockets and agitators in every corner, we could stage an entire riot while the king is passing through the streets. Time for some good old-fashioned mob rule. 95% success chance, 95% secrecy chance. So, unless I get a really bad roll on that, it should work fine. Alright, he's dead, and beat and trampled by his own subjects. The agitated peasants went wild, seeing their liege riding through the streets, and tore both him and several of his champions from their mounts, beating them to death. Many peasants were hanged, including my agitators, which means it cannot be traced back to me. Excellent. Never underestimate the power of the mob. I lose stress because I'm sadistic, and the king is dead. Which means that the heir has passed to someone else. They're still dealing with this war against the tyranny. So that's a war against the tyranny. That's not an independence war. That is a war to attempt to reduce crown authority. So even if they win, they won't break up Sweden. Alright, so that's not anything I need to worry about right now. Because if it were an independence war, and some of this broke away, we could potentially either conquer or maybe try to convince some of them to join us. But it doesn't look like that's going to go our way. But that did break the alliance there, which means that you have a lot less troops that you could potentially call on should I say declare war on you and try to take another one of your duchies. You can at most mount 2,400 troops. And even in my depleted state, I should be able to overwhelm 2,000 troops with 8,000 men. I should hope. Very well. Declare the war. Do it. I can ransom somebody. Sure. I can declare a whole bunch of wars. What are supply limit? I'd actually want them to kind of split up. Let me move this rally point here. And let's say raise all armies. $27.02. All right, how do I want to arrange this? Actually, get everybody all together. They're actually still gathering. There we go. Okay. Merge everybody up. Split them in half. Send 4,000 men to their capital. Send the other 4,000 men How am I at war with the entirety of Sweden? How did you form an alliance that fast? Well, I think Sweden has some other concerns. And they don't have anywhere near as big of an army as I do, so hopefully this won't turn into a problem. Well, let's send our army out. Except there's Sweden's army. Let me see, hold on. I should probably try and engage and defeat Sweden's army. Alright, we'll move around as two separate armies to try to minimize any issues with supply. Come on, catch him. Got him. Our armies of relatively equivalent quality, so excellent. That now shouldn't cause me a problem. I'll bring you back to the capital. Bubonic plague, a killer in our midst. Hell has raised her scythe over my realm. A case of the dreaded bubonic plague has been discovered. My poor wife Kai is fighting for her life. The taint possessing her flesh is a danger to us all. While she remains afflicted, no life at court is safe. The physician wants to know how my wife should be treated. Drastic measures. Lost the trait bubonic plague. Oh, really? Well, that was massively effective. Leper, my ailing wife. It is time to decide how to treat Kai's leprosy. Man, she is just having a rough go. Drastic measures. The outbreak of the plague is over. Well, we cured the only patient to have it. Ooh, that's 3,600 troops. That is not something I would want my single army here to deal with. Let's see. My lord, it has come to my attention that there is a rare opportunity to invest in the chiefdom of Vingelmork. My wife Kai draws up the details for the business investment, and it does indeed look as if the deal could benefit Vingelmark greatly if it succeeds. 75% chance gain successful business endeavors. Sure. My army's not doing so hot. Can I get my reinforcements in there? It's probably because I'm getting a naval invasion penalty. Get in there. There we go. Alright, what do we got? Alright, you get over there, you get over there. Alright, get some sieging done. We need to get control of the war goal so we get some ticking war score. Find the death sentence of a lowly thief. I asked my son Hawker what he thought. He claimed he had learned a lesson not about reaching for more than one can handle. About not reaching. Gains the trait temperate. A stewardship boost. Just is not something I want. Cynical. I thought you had the trait cynical. Yeah, you already are cynical. And temperate. Yeah, keep temperate. That's fine. Like what? Make them super cynical or something? You're gonna try and siege down my capital holding, huh? It's gonna take you 12 months. Yeah, bring in all your troops. I need a new marshal. You're good. Let's just get these sieges done. There's one. There's two. Can I merge my armies on the water? You might be a king, but you're also an obnoxious churl. The unprovoked anger expressed by my vassal Mila comes as a complete surprise. He has been under a lot of stress lately, but to behave like this... That even she struggles is calming. I lose some stress myself because my... Where'd their army go? My spy master has come to a discovery. He is certain that my guest, Oxentia, is scheming against me. Throw her in jail. Yeah, I can merge in there. Where'd their army go? Well, I mean, as long as they're not sieging me, that's fine. There's their army. Are they going to try and sit there and siege that back? No, they're going to come over here. No, they are going to try and siege that back. Okay. Oh, I'm not going to let that stand. Oh, now you're going to want to do that. Okay. I'm not going to do a crossing. There we go. The fall of the settlement here. What's going on? There are a few local fortresses of size left to oppose, and the raiders have carried off every precious item and scrap of silver they can find. Oh, someone is raiding me. That's what's happening. I cannot afford to lose the prestige, so I'll pay the cash. That's no big deal. I can eat that loss. Alright, excellent. Sweet smiles and little lies. So, Stein is going to get the charming trait. Alright. Alright, get this raid done. Alright, I apparently have a new daughter. Gila. Alright, cool. All babies cry, but with little Gila there is no end to the tears. I desperately want the midwife to ease my worries, but her furrowed brow makes everything worse. The little lady is not gaining weight as she should. We will take good care of her, my lord, but in the end her life is in the Norn's hands. She's sickly. Well, 91%. Of all the buffoonery, in Jarl Frederick's inane efforts to improve my relations with my neighbors, the good-for-nothing Chancellor has officially acknowledged King Barrack's claim to the earldom of Galway. I have no idea who you are or where that is. But if you try anything, I'll crush you. There we go. War over. It's mine now. Alright. So, do I need to create... I'm not endorsed by... Do I need to... Hold on. Sway you. I can usurp that Jarldom. Do it. 300 prestige. Thank you very much. And then I need someone to give some stuff out to. Alright, let's see. Brave, content, content. Good. That's you. Grant that title. And can I grant you the entire Jarldom? And all the lower titles. Yeah, do it. Alright, now I just need to recover. Ransom. We'll accept that. Available perks. I'll take that. Do I want to continue with this or move to something else? We'll stay here. I'm really liking how this sun is turning out so far. I mean, look at... It's already a ton better than this guy. I can scheme to murder him because I am sadistic. It would break one of my own alliances, but it would get rid of a potentially troublesome heir. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and change my selection to this sun. And this sun we'll keep an eye on. Alright. You are attempting to challenge me in council meetings. We'll give him tasks that are impossible to complete. When he tried to complete his task thoroughly, I scolded him in front of everyone, and when he hurried to get done in time, I displayed his sloppy work for all to see. He bent himself backwards to please me, yet I never acknowledged his efforts. Now he remains quiet, eyes cast low. Excellent. Hawker came to me complaining about this person bullying him. He has been staying in bed for days to avoid facing the bully. Lazy? No, we don't want lazy. Craven? Oh, we really don't want Craven. Arbitrary? Intrigue +3. Oh, but the -2 stewardship and the -1 learning. That's not ideal. But it's alright. It's alright. Alright, so I now have two holy sites. Oh, I just need this one here. Hold on, what's going on? Skald comes of age. Let's see. With an excellent grasp of all manners of etiquette and understanding of all kinds of entertainment and the eloquence to go with it, she have little trouble navigating a life at court. She now has the charismatic negotiator trait. Both stand to gain from an alliance. You want an alliance. Sultanate of Andalusia. Who are you? No. No. I'm not going to get dragged into your nonsense. You're going to pay me 200 gold to ransom this person. Your daughter. I'll take your gold. Very good. Is that the King of Denmark? Yeah, that's the King of Denmark. Now he has no money. Very good. My spy master approaches me with a wicked grin. My lord, this pouch contains a powder most nefarious. It is sprinkled on top of something, say, a gift for Arnie. It leaves no trace, but will afflict whoever touches it with weakness and ill humors. Do it. Alright. Now, For my plot to murder my own son. My spy master can be convinced by using a hook. Excellent. Now it's almost guaranteed to happen in 7 months. Very good. What do we got? I can ransom the Queen of... Wait a minute. I have the Queen of Sweden in my jail? Oh. Oh, really? Now, I can't declare war on someone I already have as a prisoner. That's interesting. Your primary heir is this. How many sons do you have? You have, 1, 2 sons? Lowborns? Interesting. Because you have a normal marriage with someone who's lowborn. Ooh. I gain 30 dread, 250 prestige, I lose stress. She dies and hates me at the same time, which I still don't know how that works, but whatever. And all close family members hate me. Of her hate me, which is going to be the king. Or, well, whoever else. Do it. I don't need the 200 gold. But screwing with Sweden? There you go. Now you still have more troops than I'd like to have to deal with, but... we'll see. I'm just going to hold off on those upgrades because they cost me prestige and I really do need the prestige. Let's invite some more champions. Living in the harsh lands of Scandinavia, our people have a history of ensuring our prosperity and survival through trading, pillaging, and fighting as swords for hire. Over time, this resulted in the accumulation of a great wealth, making our people put down roots and settle in permanent homesteads with greater frequency. Now these settlements have begun to diverge from each other culturally, as their traditions and even language change to meet the demands of their new lifestyles. All Norse countries and characters in your realm become Norwegian. Unacceptable. I do not control at least 80% of Norse counties. Alright, well... became the new cultural head of the Norwegian culture. Well, that is actually quite nice. War camels is my fascination. We can't do war camels. Let's do onagers. Expect to discover in about 21 years. What? A vassal in the Kingdom of Sweden has taken over. Alright, we're going to use a spider to try and kill Arnie. Yep, do it. And he's dead. And spiders don't talk, so they can't be traced back to me. Alright. What? How does... No. Or is that was a Norse cultural head changed? Okay, I don't know. Or I'm just confused. Alright, well... My son's... Alright, I need to figure out who's voting. You. Let me try and sway you instead. See if I can get you to vote for my chosen heir. Alright, a champion has arrived. A prowess of 17. Recruit to court. Demand your conversion. There we go. Excellent. Recruit you to court. Okay, fine. One of my champions. Okay. Well, I think we're at the end of the episode, so we'll go ahead and stop here. It looks like one of my vassals is dealing with a rebellion. And winning handily. So that's good. Okay, so all that converted to Norwegian as well. Alright, good. Good. Yeah, we need to start dealing with Sweden. Oh, your numbers are way down. Alright, well, I'll think about it. And we'll see what we're going to do for next episode. So for now, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you next time.